So my name is Leah and I'm from the PR department of AudaCity Capital. So at the moment we're just conducting interviews with some of our traders, and a few of them have been shortlisted to get an interview with, which one of them was you, because your track record has been quite good for, I see you went up to like a 30k account, which is great. So we're just looking to know about like your background in trading, how you got into the industry and things like that. So my first question to you is just to introduce yourself and introduce your background and how you first got into trading.
Okay, well, hi everybody, my name is Jamar. I originally got into trading back in December of 2017. And what's funny is that I learned about Forex before then from, my son's mother. And at first I didn't really comprehend what it was. And, like most people, if you go up to them and you ask, well, do you know what Forex is? They'll look at you like you're an alien. Like, huh? What's that? And, I didn't take it seriously until I came to a certain juncture in life where I realized I was like, well, it's time to switch gears and maybe take this thing a little bit more seriously. And, the journey has been quite, I want to say, not without peaks and valleys, you know, and it wasn't until recently, this year, before the whole coronavirus thing happened, that I started to laser in on consistency. And with that, though, the realization came was that, wow, if I want satisfying returns, I need more capital, and so I sought out, multiple prop trading firms, and I didn't, uh, I didn't really vibe with a lot of them, because many want you to go through a demo proving period, even when you can show a track record that, hey, I'm not a new trader. I know what I'm doing. I'm just at a lack of capital. And, for that reason, I decided to just stay out of the prop trading, arena until I actually saw the advertisement for AudaCity on Facebook. And I checked it out and I was just like, okay, seems you know legit. And the more I delved into and did my homework, the more I liked the company. And when we did the interview, things went well, and now we're here.
Oh, I'm really glad that you're liking that. I think that is a great thing about our company, because a lot of people do the demo period or the fake money period, even if you know what you're doing. So that's good that you've got into this, and you seem to be doing a great job because you've doubled your account already. So my next question is, when and how did you learn to trade successfully? Like, was it through trial and error, or did you read up a lot? Did someone teach you
No,
anything like that?
I have a very good mentor. His name is Brandon Carter, and I for I guess I don't know how to say this. He is a mentor that mentors people, so I can't give away his strategy per se, but his strategy was what really helped me to weed out a lot of inconsistencies in the market, and really it took my trading to a whole nother level, and I got to say I'm grateful for that. That's the main strategy that I use. Um, I mean, I have others that kind of influence me, but for the most part, Brandon Carter's program, that's the bulk of my strategy. A big part of my strategy is, buying from lows and selling from highs, and looking for very specific price points. You know, that's the three main tenets of my strategy.
Have you had any, because a lot of people I've talked to go through like highs and lows where one day they've lost so much money, then like a week later they gain it all back up. Have you had any experiences like that? And what would you tell someone who's maybe just coming into this industry and has, experience something like this?
Well, to answer the first part of the question, I remember the one and only account that I blew. It was around like a $500 trading account, and I was with broker Trader's Way. I mean, the broker had nothing to do with it. That's just where my account was. And I traded one lot on a $500 account. And I went from $535 to 15 cents. And that just blew me away because that was before I had learned branding card strategy. And I was just like, wow, where'd all the money go? And then this year, actually, after I became consistent and everything. This is right when we hit that big coronavirus thing. I had my best week ever. I made $6,000 in a week, and so the peaks and valleys they come at times when you kind of don't expect it, you know. But the most important thing I would say to anybody, especially people just getting into the Forex industry, you can't be swayed by what you see on Instagram, YouTube, social media about, the big ginormous returns off of little accounts and things like that. It is possible, but more likely improbable for a new person. The bulk of the people that are able to do that have untold amounts of skill sets and time in these markets to be able to do that. And I would say the best thing for a new trader to really focus on is like that small stair step equity curve and not look for these huge 1,000% weekly returns because, especially when you're new, with those big returns also come big losses, and that's not a good way to start off trading, and it's not a good way to trade anyway.
Yeah, I think that's really good advice. I think that's one thing we try to stray away from at AudaCity Capital is just the fake Instagram ads that you're gonna go from 0 to 100 in one day. Like that is not how it works, unfortunately. But yeah, a lot of people seem to think that whenever they join things like this, it's gonna like 0 to 100 in one day, and that's not how it is. So my next question is, how has your experience with the funded trader program in AudaCity Capital? Has it helped you at all, or has it allowed you to learn anything? We just like general feedback on how you think that this funded trader program has helped you.
Well, it's definitely it's helping to rescope my mindset around trading in terms of professionalism. Now when you have your own money, you know, it's easy to be lackadaisical and just like, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna wait until this time, and but it's a mind shift that I don't know if it happens for other people, but it's definitely happened for me where it's like, wow, I am actively managing someone else's money. I think I need to get more structured with this, in terms of when I go to trade, what setups I'm looking for, and just to really inject a shot of, consistency into a schedule, which kind of sounds like a catch-22, but when I made that shift, that's what helped me to jump from 15 to 30K. And, I'm continuing that in my quest to go from 30K to 60K. And I'm going to continue that going on to bigger levels, it's just made me take a more professional, structured, approach and time management to my trading. So
Yeah, you seem to be doing that really well. Like it was a very impressive time frame that you went from 15K to 30K, and I think that's everyone who starting off or starting into the funded trader program wants to do what you're doing, because that was it was a great time frame, and you seem to have your head in the right place for trading. So
yes.
hopefully maybe in the next few months I can interview you again, and maybe you'll be 60k, 120k, maybe even more.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But thank you so much for the interview, and I'll contact you soon, and hopefully your account will keep going up.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
Thanks. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye.